Alright guys, so I finally got this thing done. So now all we have to do is just peel it open like a little tin can. And this is finally, she is completely off now. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, and now we're about to jump back in on this 2013 Hyundai Elantra. Yes, the quarter panel has already been cut out, and now we're ready to put the replacement piece back on. And if you haven't done so already, guys, come and join the D's Nuts and Bolts family. You might learn a little bit. So guys, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright you guys, so now it's back the same way that we left it the last time, but the only thing different is now I got the replacement pieces that we need. Like, we're cutting this out and we're going to put the new piece gas filler on, and here is the new panel that we're about to fit up there in place for fitment. We got a little damage right here inside the wheel well area. I'm going to wait on this. I want to go ahead and put the replacement panel on and then be able to hit this to where it needs to be inside the fender well, inside the quarter panel, so it can fit really nicely in there. So I didn't want to overstretch this or overbend this because I didn't have no guide, so I wanted to use this quarter panel to give me a guide to how far I need to hit this thing out. So guys, like always, you already know the deal. Let's get to work. So what I did here, I just went ahead and took the wheel off. I jacked it up. I still have a little trimming to do here. I need to take the inner fender liner out. So, and then after I put the new piece up, I can put that quarter panel up, mark it, and then cut it, and then that'll be my final cut, and then I can start to welding everything up. But as you see, it's a lot of damage here, so definitely want to, I might try to hit a little bit out right now just to see how well it moves and stuff, and then we will go from there. All right, so I know I said earlier that I was going to wait on knocking this inner fender out, but I decided, well, the way I have bad luck, I better go ahead and do it now because I might end up damaging the quarter panel. So I just went ahead and did it now and got it pretty much best it's going to be honest. I mean, there's really not too much you can do. I can hit it out some more when I get the quarter panel on and to make sure that it fits nicely and I'll be able to get that seal back. That's all I'm really concerned about. Okay, so all I'm gonna do now is put my panel up here and test fit it onto the side of the car, and it go a little something like this. So just make sure that everything is nice and tight where you want it, especially like this is a nice little spot right here in the corner where you know it can't move any further. And then once you get it placed, just kind of push it up there to see what it looks like. Everything looks good there. This corner and this corner is matching up perfectly. Now all I'm gonna do is right here, as you see, I'm overlapping on this panel. So I'm just gonna take my Sharpie here and I'm just going to mark a line. Right there. And I'm going to do the same for the bottom. So this is where I know I need to cut, and then this panel and the body panel will match up evenly, and all I have to do is weld it right down this line here after I cut it.
Right down the center.
Right down the center. And you do the same for the bottom as well. Make sure everything is pushed in nice. Mark your line. Also, at this point, you can test the door to see if it shuts. So see, the door shuts. Once that's welded, that'll be nice. This line right here lines up perfectly. Okay, so I just went through and cleaned up all the edges here, and at the bottom after getting those trimmed. So now we're gonna put the piece on this time and actually leave it on. I'm actually gonna go through with my grinder right here and clean this glue off right quick before I throw it on. Okay, boys and girls, now after putting this panel up here, I use these self-tapper screws right here to hold everything in place and to make sure my alignment, all my lines and everything match up really good. So see, make sure the door opens perfectly, it shuts like it should. So everything is right where I want it to be, even the gas lid. Needs a little bit of adjusting, it's a little too close on this end, but besides that, I can do that within the gas lid itself. So now we're gonna go ahead and get these areas right here sanded and started to tack weld all of these places right here. I'm not gonna put them all, I'm not gonna record all of this because it's a lot to record to get all of these spot welds tacked up. So I'll do a little bit and then pretty much you guys will understand pretty much what I'm doing. And if you don't, like always, hit the comment section and I'll answer any questions that you have. So guys, we don't have time to wait. Let's get to it. Okay, so after you get all of these spots tacked, I'm gonna go back now and start cleaning them up. But everything is on, fits very nice. So now we're about to go through and get ready to sand this down to make it look smooth. And then we're gonna come back in and bondo it and finish it off to our paint. All right, boys and girls, so now I got all of this stuff all welded, this welded completely, and now I just put this trim in here just for temporary. I cleaned up all the welds, so now I got to get ready to prep everything. This needs to be, I'm gonna have to put some fiberglass filler over this, even this out in here, and then tape everything up and get ready to paint it. So for right now, with everything being pretty much done, as far as this, I need to seal it also inside the fender well and anywhere water can get in at. So I need to seal all up in here inside the fender well and then put the fender well cover back on. I probably do that off camera because it's really boring. But after that, I'm gonna come back on and then we'll put the fender well liner in. And after we put the liner in, then we will be good to go as far as getting this body work done. Guys, that is it for this video. Man, I'm super impressed at how fast and how well this quarter panel went on. So now we're going to come back in and do the bondo on this thing and get this thing painted. So guys, like always, hit that like button and smash that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.